You're either gonna be relieved or you're gonna be scared, kind of like, oh shit.
I'm never gonna be scared.
What if
No.
they got that like the hologram and shit?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No. I'm cool.
We have like a list of questions we're gonna ask everyone here. We're gonna probably invade your personal space a little bit with like a camera and big lights. And there's a list of
microphone.
questions we just kind of want to ask you. But I think we reviewed some of the questions with you.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be great if we could ask you the questions in public and put you on the
shit.
spot a little bit, and see how you answer it in front of, everyone here at your playlist retreat.
Okay.
All right. So, first question is, would you go to a club with an AI DJ?
Absolutely. I want to see what that shit, what it would sound like.
You in your mind know that this is an inevitable thing coming.
The AI DJ?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's coming.
You don't
I mean,
think so?
I think, shit is technically here, but if you know anything about DJing, it's until an AI has eyes and can read the crowd and understand the vibe and to be able to kind of do that, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, you can pick records all day. Shit, we got that on Spotify.
So you're either gonna be relieved or you're gonna be scared, kind of like, oh shit.
I'm never going to be scared.
No.
What if they got that like the hologram and shit?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No. I'm cool.
All right. If you could choose any DJ to mentor you, who would you choose?
Grandmaster Flash. Grandmaster Flash. I was telling Poss earlier, I used to stare at Flash's hands. Like it was really one of those things. If you know anything about feel, a simple rub sounds different when Flash does it. There's something about that. There's something about the Flash bringing in the incredible bongo band on the Adventures of the Wheels of Steel that I can't do. It's a way he moves his hands. It's the funk that he's got that I don't know anybody else. Everybody got their own. I don't know anybody who's got that.
Wow. Great answer. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your relationship with music right now?
12.
12. Can you explain?
12. I am drawn to what I like. I have resigned the right for someone to tell me that something is a hit. It's really based on what I like, what it should be. I don't have a cookie cutter sheet of it needs to be this long, this verse, the hook has to come first. There's two types of music in the world to me. It's good music and bad music.
How much does this retreat help you with that score? Like, how much does it add to it?
Well, listen, with the people that I got in this room, there's a whole lot of good music.
Yeah.
So if you can surround yourself, and truthfully, that was one of the key things with this. That it's like you got this level of talent in this room. We would pass around a hard drive that everybody like, hey man, if you got some music that you made want to play, you tall black guy coming, hey man, I got some shit for you. Like cool, because we take that and next thing you know, we go out and we spread that. So I'm that's what it's here for.
Do you remember a time when you had maybe the worst relationship with music?
The worst relationship I had with music was arguably when I had a production company, A Touch of Jazz, and we were extremely successful with Music Soul Child, Jill Scott, Floetry. And I had an office. Like, I didn't have a studio anymore. I had an office, and I was answering the phone. And I was like, how the fuck did I get here? Like, that wasn't what, and you get there by someone telling you, hey, man, if you're trying to blow this up. I used to always have an issue that whenever I would follow my heart or my gut, shit would work out, and then somebody would tell me how to make it work out better, and I'd fuck it all up.
How did that change? How'd you get out the office?
I just shut the office door and left.
He quit. He's like, fuck it.
It's like, you want to know how to get out the office, close the door.
What's a selfish act that makes you the happiest?
A selfish act that makes me the happiest. saying no when I don't want to do something, without any regard.
Right. It's freeing, right? There's a freedom to it.
Yeah, I mean, you still, sometimes you still have that level of guilt, but I know who I am. I know who I am, and I know what I've done for people. So a no is cool.
Yeah.
How has your life changed after you started saying no more often?
You smile more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You understand, like, sometimes you don't want to do something. Sometimes you don't want to go somewhere. Sometimes you don't want to have company. You know what's funny is as DJs, sometimes we think that we need to take everything that was offered to us out of the fear factor of what if it dries up.
Amen.
The most liberating thing in the world was when I looked at Lynette and said, I don't want to do club dates anymore. I had no idea how much grown-up shit was out here. I worked more than I ever worked. Because I felt like, you know what? I stopped saying yes to the stuff that I was kind of like, all right, I'll do it. And started saying yes to the stuff that feeds your soul. And you realize how much shit is out there that feeds your soul.
Yeah. Do you feel like you kind of have to hit a certain kind of rock bottom to get that realization, or you got it earlier on?
I mean, I don't know if it's rock bottom. I think you just have to get to a point of what makes you happy. I think, in this business, it's very easy to lose yourself. Because everybody I know that's a creative, no matter what you do, I feel like you started doing it because you loved it. And then the next step, you realize that it can pay your bills. And if you're lucky, you get a career out of it. And I think that's one of the things that I would always say. There's a lot of DJs that think they have a career, and you got a job. A career is when you can say no.
Yeah.
You ain't saying no at a job. But I think what happens is then you get to this mode of I got a career and I want to be the biggest thing ever, so I got to say yes to everything, and you start to lose yourself.
What brings you the most happiness now?
Being creatively free. Like, the one thing that I think streaming brought me, it probably took about 2 weeks for me to realize that I'm playing for music and not a dance floor. So now I got a whole lot more music that you can play. Me and Macy will talk about this. It's kind of like, I played Christopher Cross Sailing. I never would have played that at a party.
Right.
But people love that.
How many people started streaming during the pandemic? Show of hands.
Everybody.
Clark, of course.
We're really curious to know this, all of us. This is a big question. We're like, we need to hear this. What's your first I made it moment?
Shit. Probably live at Union Square.
Oh.
I gotta listen. Let me tell you something. Clark Kent stood next to me at Live at Union Square. Wow. Clark Kent made me feel comfortable going to the rooftop and playing. Like, me and Clark go back.
Wow. I can't wait to get Clark's answer for that. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Yeah. All right. What's an artist? This is the last question. What's an artist or genre you listen to that people wouldn't expect?
I am a really big jazz fusion person.
Really?
Like, I'm like a Yellow Jackets, Pat Metheny. Like, I'll go see them in concert. And, that's my shit.
Wow.
All right, this is the last question.
Yeah.
What would you say the playlist retreat means to you? If you had to summarize it, what's a sentence that you could say what it meant if it ended today?
Wow.
Payback. Like, I am so blessed to be able to do what I do through all of the to have a mom to let me set turntables up on a buffet table in the dining room, and she never told me to stop making that noise. To try to explain to somebody that you wanted to be a street DJ. Because, you know, when someone's like, you know, so what are you doing? I was like, I'm a DJ. The first thing your mom's friend says, the radio? And you kind of like, not quite. Well, where you DJ? In the street. That wasn't really acceptable right there. You know, but to go through all of that, to get to a point, I think I will always be trying to pay back what was paid to me.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
You got it, y'all. Jazzy Jeff.
That's Jeff. So, Jeff, thank you so much for having us over here
Thank
to
you.
conduct this, first live podcast at the, playlist retreat. And I want to give a shout out to our brother DJ Never, who wasn't here.
Yes.
But he would have absolutely
been
loved
here.
this. He would have loved this.
Bring on crazy.
And thank you once again for everything that you're doing. Thank you.
Give it up, y'all. One time, Jazzy Jeff. Woo. Yes.